Bill, we've got Kathy in Seattle here who wants to know how to select and store mushrooms.
She really wants to get the most from the produce that she buys. Let me show you exactly how I choose mushrooms, how I store mushrooms, and I think we'll answer her question pretty quickly. All right, let's talk a little bit about quality in mushrooms. The mushrooms I have here are beautiful. They're firm, they're round, the surface is dry, but there's plenty of moisture in these mushrooms. If you look here, I'm looking at mushrooms that, in terms of their conformation, are about the same, but they've begun to brown just a little bit. You might liken this to a slice of apple beginning to brown once it's cut. I would say that these two mushrooms, in terms of their flavor, are comparable. And by the time you saute these mushrooms that have begun to oxidize, you won't even notice the difference in color. In terms of flavor, these may be slightly more flavorful than the white mushrooms. If we come over one more step, you see a more mature mushroom where the veil has begun to break. And these mushrooms, I can guarantee you, will have a deeper, meatier flavor, although their appearance may not be as nice as the mushrooms on the left that are nice and white. And finally, over here, I have some mushrooms that the caps are beginning to dry, which is indicative of decay, and the mushrooms are bruised. These, I would say, are mushrooms that you don't want to serve. These are full-flavored mushrooms that I wouldn't have a problem sautéing. These mushrooms likewise will have great flavor and you won't notice them from that. And these mushrooms right here are about as good as they get. Here's my recommendation for storing them. Don't wash them until you need them. Put them into a bag, and what that will do is absorb excess moisture. A paper bag that can go in the refrigerator, and if you don't have paper bags, get yourself a Ziploc bag, and in there you put a paper towel or two. That will absorb the excess moisture, and in go the mushrooms. This will guarantee that they last as long as possible in your refrigerator.